Hi everyone, I want to talk to you today about refinancing. I've just had an experience that I really want to share with you because I think it just demonstrates probably how the market is changing and how banks are thinking and also valuers. And it's very important that people who think or hope they can retain a property or a block of flats rather than sell them in what's going to be a more difficult market, how they may not be able to. And I think it's really important that everyone knows about this. So I've got a portfolio of properties in Buxton in Derbyshire. I've mentioned them before. In fact, some of my early YouTube, I showed you the work we were doing there. I think on a vacant possession value, they're worth 1.3 million. There's some flats and some houses, all on short-hold tenancies or holiday lets. I've been to two banks to refinance, both very substantial banks, proper banks as I would call them. The first bank valued the portfolio at roughly £880,000. I wasn't happy, so I went to another bank and they valued it at £900,000. So neither of them I'm doing very well with. Fortunately, I only owe £300,000 on it. And on the remortgage, I can obviously they will lend me, you know, £200,000-300,000 more, which is fine. I'm not under any pressure on that score. But it demonstrates, I think, to everybody the problems with refinancing and what the problems are going to be going forward as well. So, if it's more than one property, i.e. a portfolio of some sort, it might be, 4, 5, 6 flats, 2 flats, it will be valued on an investment basis, not on vacant possession value. And that's really important to understand. It's going to be valued on an investment basis. And it looks like the investment basis is going to be around 8% going forward. And remember, the valuers are on a hiding to nothing here. So they're told by the bank how to value. Open market value, sold within 90 days value, investment value, whatever it might be. And all the banks at the moment, if you've got more than one unit, are valuing on investment value. Now, you can ask them when you're looking to do the revaluation, are you going to value this on a vacant possession open market value or not? I think the answer nearly every time will be no. It's going to be on investment value, and I think they were valuing these types of investments at 6.5% 2 months ago. Now they're valuing them at 8%. Now that causes you big problems when you're looking to refinance, clearly, in many ways. If it's just one unit, and this is where it becomes a complete farce. If you're just revaluing one house, they will value it still apparently on a vacant possession value, although it's let. So on a normal buy-to-let, you'll still be okay. But on an investment value, they will not value on a vacant possession open market value. They will only market them as an investment, which is a total, utter joke. Because I can get all those flats and houses in Buxton vacant quite quickly, and I can sell them all individually and produce around 1.3 million in money. So the fact that they don't let you do that means really they're only lending you around 50% maximum loan to value. So on my one, they're valued at 900 and they're going to lend me 550 or something on it, something like that. So it just shows you where you are with that. So please be careful, because a lot of people are going to be relying on a remortgage, refinancing, rather than selling going forward, because they think, well, if I can't sell, doesn't matter, I can refinance. Well, if you're having it valued at 8%, it means that you've got to have at least 11-12% return on that investment to start with, because don't forget, they'll only lend you probably 60% anyway. So they'll vary at 8%, so it needs to stand you in at 11 or 12% yield as an investment in order for you to get any money out of refinancing it with the bank valuing it 8%. So please bear that in mind going forward. So interesting times. Rishi obviously is now our Prime Minister as from this afternoon, which I think is a really good move. The only thing I would say is that how many chancellors of the Exchequer make good Prime Ministers. In the last 20 years, the two I can think of haven't. Let's hope Rishi